Hey there, everybody. It is the middle of September, and I am getting ready to decorate a little bit for Halloween in my house. And I wanted to craft just a very simple, very basic banner using the Ghost mini album from Scrap Diva Designs. You can find all of this month's releases and other releases at scrapdivadesigns.com. Now this one is, like I said, is a mini album, and I have done a mini album with this, and you can look back and see that on my Instagram. But all I'm doing first is I'm using that outer border and a black cardstock, and I'm cutting that out enough times to spell out the word Halloween. So here I'm just using a 110-pound Nina cardstock, and I'm going to cut out that inner part that has the little bitty stitched lines around the border. I'm going to use that and layer that on top of the black. Okay, now that I have all of my ghost shapes cut out, I'm going to move on to making the letters for the front. And for that, I'm using the Halloween mini album. And I'm just removing the letter portion from that. All of these letters will cut out together, so that's perfect for this project. I'm going to first die cut the letters from just some leftover white cardstock, and then also from that gold full paper that's from my stash. Now the company that makes this paper is no longer in business, but I do have a pack on my Amazon storefront if you're interested in looking at that. It is a shinier full paper, but it will also be pretty for this project. Okay, now that I have all of my letters cut from both the white cardstock and from that gold paper, I'm just going to adhere the two together with the gold, of course, on the top, but we'll just do that with some Bearly Art glue, and then we'll start attaching them to the shapes. Okay, now that I have all of my letters layered together, I'm going to use that same glue and attach that white part of the ghost to the top of the black. Okay, now I'm just going to take the small square foam from scrapbook adhesives and place those along the edges and any of the intersecting parts of the letters, and then we'll start attaching those to the front of our ghost. Okay, now to attach the letters to the fronts of the ghost, I've used a ruler and placed it along the bottom edge of the ghost shape, and then used the top part of the ruler as the placement for each of the letters. So everything lines up nice and neat all the way across. Now you could also stagger the letters if you like that look a little bit better. And next we're going to move on to creating the holes along the sides. Now you could actually use just a hole punch and ribbon and attach it that way, but I had this link punch system from my stash. I will have it linked in my Amazon store, but it's from We Are Makers or We Are Memory Keepers, And the first thing you do is you'll punch your little slot at the side of your paper, and then it also has the punch in the same punch to cut out that little piece of paper you'll see there at the bottom, which is the link. And then after you get that done, you'll see I have the two slots there at the edge, and then you'll just insert your paper. And again, that's just some of that white cardstock that I had left over, and just slide it through like that, and then you'll move on to your next piece, and it's just as easy as that. Okay, so here's that hanging banner all finished up. Now for the sides, I just used some plastic jewelry cording and just use that to string through on the sides. It's real easy and stretchy to hang up, so that's a good option to use. But be sure to check out scrapdivadesigns.com. I'll have all of her links listed below, and I appreciate you all watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.